Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker service. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients.
I am your sword and your shield. I am your sword and your shield.
What is it?
Any luck gathering those ingredients? Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Hurry.
You lost? If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place. This heap of matchsticks is what... The bunkhouse is for the working man. Of course, my niece, she's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. You looking for something or what? I don't
Sorry
know why
about
I
the
bother.
work. Ever since my... So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. Sure, leave. Not like you care. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself. The bunkhouse isn't an inn. I'd recommend the Bee and Barb. Sure.
No lollygagging. Trouble?
What brings you? The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do.
What do you... Klimek brings... Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Greet everything I've got on display, really. Safe travels,
What a
Land
boring
Strider.
conversation.
You gonna buy something? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian.
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Take a look. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything.
Some fresh
The
meat?
city really gets to
Take a
hurt.
look. See for yourself. Be careful looking
You all
for those
told me
teeth.
that it isn't this bad everywhere.
Welcome back.
Maybe one
Good to
day I'll
see you
venture out
again.
and see if she's right.
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool, but I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct. Like nothing when the Colossus struck. Grimsever was knocked from my grasp. It was only through... I must have collapsed. Because the next thing I remember is Erin standing
Only
over
way
me,
to
tending
find fresher
to my
meat
wounds.
is to hunt it yourself.
Just stay away from me and I'll forget we had this discussion.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Welcome to the Pond Frog. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to... Take a look. Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right.
Daismir, a thief!
I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around?
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. I can make all your problems with the gods go done. Now, move along, before you get me in trouble.
Some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
I'm warning you, back off. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. My time has come. I am old, too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. Never should have come here.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Need the warm sand. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills
Take a
us to
look.
the bone. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hot. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is the dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. But for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sun?
Not yet, anyway, though it certainly could. With most of the Hold's fighting men committed to the war, there are fewer swords to keep the road safe from brigands and of course, the best we can hope for, a swift end to... Aye, that I did. I commanded a force of several dozen men, most of them levies from villages in the... I damn near... A healer named Joanne saved my life. Yes, that's right. Look around you. Most of this... Back then, nothing would grow here, and so the land was
You look
worthless.
like you've seen your share of adventure.
Now, thanks to the hard work and the God's blessings,
In fact, maybe
our farms
you can help me with
prosper.
something. I want to be an... He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford him. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all. I got enough trouble. I spend every day tending the fields, and what do my daughters do? Nothing. Complain and caterwaul. Sleep and eat. Useless.
I only take real coin here. My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right? But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no... What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it. You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor. Good morning. Let's sate that appetite, huh? Good day.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
Did you have any luck? I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. Until next time. My father, Mralki, manages the inn. Need something? Oh, did you need something?
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're
If you've got
good
some
for
business in
nothing at all.
Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Joanne.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place. Secret? What makes you think there's a... There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Have you met Rorik? He owns these lands, and it's from him that our village gets its name. Rorik fought for the... We were as close as... How... If not for the war, we might have enough guards in the hold to protect the settlements. That the dragons should return now is
I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering. Good morning.
All right then.
Did you see those guys in Whiterun? Ennis prides himself on his shrewd business scheme. Do I detect a bit of jealousy in your tone? I would hardly blame you. What calling could be more noble? I see in you working the soil with your hands, seeing your seeds take root and grow.
You talked to
tending a
Reldith yet?
herd.
She's
There is
like a
joy
mother to me.
in honest labor you won't find elsewhere.
If you beat up my sister, Sissel, I won't tell. I wish I had a dream that there was a good dragon. He was old and gray, but he wasn't scary.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place. Take care now.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
One moment.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cat.
I know. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining. I'll bet he stole it from the Skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain has given you the full run of the place. Help. We're all in agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry. I've been made the foreman of the mine, thanks to everything you did, Dad. It's good to get the old nose. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore. Thank you, stranger. Thanks for everything.
Fine. You got a good thing. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things now that you've delivered them. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Take a look.
Please, someone do something.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Get out.
Help yourself. Sure as you like. Good.
One more.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius' face.
That's not someone who lives in Raven. Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple on the island.
You've got so much hope to our people.
Don't be put off. It's difficult. Something about it doesn't feel right. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Another fight!
The skin's as pale as the snow. After we left Morrowind, we wandered. I was fascinated, but it wasn't long. When it's been difficult, but I'm not. Yes, I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. As you can imagine, the eruption of the red hunting for game has, according to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's. I think I can teach you a thing or two. I don't think so. I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim.
It gets lonely out here, on this remote island.
Always nice to... Marek. I'm sure I've heard that name before. Haven't.
My father and mother are the richest on the island, and that includes Councillor.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build on here. I hope someday we can repay you for your kindness.
And don't stay.
Careful with those netches. They may look tame. Seriously, I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius' face.
You got a good thing going. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor. I'll fix it up right.
Looking for any... Take a look.
Careful with those netches. They may look tame.
Your actions. Just got some of my merchandise off the latest supply ship. See if anything strikes your fancy. Next time you're hungry, stop by.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redderin Guard have taken to calling them... Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need... I was going to search for clues that... I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know... Good. Besides, we were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look. This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the plague. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven... I might know someone. Or maybe... I can't. I just can't be sure. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them. No one knows, really. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire! Men, an invader has entered the fort. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!